God is the greatest.
Coach, and today I was asked a question. I was asked to speak on who the first God worshipped was. So let's get into that. First off, most historians and scholars will lie to you and tell you that the first God worshipped was the Hindu god Shiva. Shiva was an old deity, but Shiva was from around about 3200 BC, something like that. But before that, we had the first pharaoh of Egypt, Menes, or Narmer, whatever you want to call him, and he was already worshiping the god Horus. They were already worshiping the god Heru in Egypt at that time, or Kemet, whatever you want to call it. And we know that even though the god Horus or Heru was the first worshipped deity, he wasn't even the first God, because he comes from the trinity of Asar and Aset. Those are his parents, Asar, Aset, Heru. That's where you get the Trinity from, like Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Spirit. So, remember, I told y'all, everything you know and were told was a lie. And these lies were told intentionally to change history, because they didn't want you to worship the ancient African deities and gods. This is a crime against God in and of itself. Oh my God. And we can even go farther beyond that to the God of those gods. But we'll get into that later, because y'all aren't ready for that right now. So we got to break it down in sections. But the first worshiped God was definitely the god Heru or Horus. Peace out, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later.